Good morning, everybody, or I guess it depends on when you're watching this, but I'm recording this on a Saturday morning, April the 21st, 2018. This is Game 6 of the Richmond Robins Baseball America 2018 fictional set. First game of a road trip. It's going to be an 8-game road trip that takes us through the Midwest. It is the Terre Haute Bandits will be taking on the Richmond Robins. So Richmond's going to go through Terre Haute for 3. They're going to go to Nova Scotia for 3, and then come back into New York and take on Ticonderoga for 2. That will complete their 8-game road trip. More bad news for the Robins. When we did a pregame check, they continue to come up as semi-dissonant. And on top of that, they also rolled on the injury chart. So the right fielder, Vaughn Smith, is going to miss this game. Fortunately for them, it's only a 1-game injury. But he will be replaced in the lineup by the man they picked up from the free agent pile to take care of the previous injury, and that's Mr. Kennedy. So Kennedy is going to take over in right field for Vaughn Smith due to the injury. So that's just one more thing to put on their plate. They did come off a victory, a 2-1 victory in their previous game over Nova Scotia. So, but unfortunately for Richmond, they're still semi-dissonant when they go into this ball game. All right. So, starting pitchers for today's game. For Terre Haute, it is right-hander Brad Bonus, and for the Robins, it is right-hander Angel Zuramello. So, a couple of righties on the mound. Go through the lineups very quickly. Josh Bell leading off for the Robins. He's back after having an horrendous game 2 games ago. They gave him a game off to try to get his swing back together. So he's going to lead off in center field. Manny Infante is at second base. He will hit second. The aforementioned Ryan Kennedy is in left field, hitting third. A-Rod, Anibal Rodriguez, is the first baseman. He will bat cleanup. Fan favorite Dorian Cooper, Dr. D, will hit fifth and catch. Dennis Kerning is in right field, and he will... Actually, Kerning's in left and Kennedy's in right. My bad, I got them backwards. And Segren's at third, and Rune Ferguson's the shortstop. So, for the Terre Haute Bandits, leading off will be L.J. Crone in left field. Travis Harvey is at second. Johnny Fortune, who really had a great series in the opening weekend, he's at shortstop hitting third. Paxton Friel is the cleanup hitter hitting in the fourth position, playing first base. Erasmo Rodon is in right field hitting fifth. Ramon Cruz is the center fielder hitting sixth. Joey Milner at third base will hit seventh. Wes Horton, the catcher, will bat eighth. And batting ninth is the pitcher, Brad Bonus, because there are no DHs in this league. We're going back to old-fashioned real-time baseball here. So we are ready to go. The hot, cold players, just to get them out of the way. Since it's the first game of the series for Terre Haute, I'm doing the Steve Tower thing, taking the second place hitter Harvey is hot and the eighth place hitter Horton is cold. From the previous games, Infante went 0 for 4 for the Robins, so he's going to be cold batting in the second position. Dorian Cooper hitting fifth will be the hot batter. Umpires for today's game, Roger Landecker will cover the plate. Mason Morrell is at first base. Chad Radaball is at second base. And Larry Hillebrand is at third base. All right. Josh Bell steps out, and we're also at Dot Cola Park. Dot Cola Park, at home of the Terre Haute Bandits. Plays normal to lefties and semi-small to righties. All right, so Brad Bonus has finished his warm-up tosses, and we're ready to go here. Josh Bell taking on Brad Bonus, righty against righty. Then we get a 2-6-6, and in the book, the 2-6-6 says, "Are you the leadoff batter?" Well, he certainly is. So Josh Bell, trying to get back in the swing of things, literally and figuratively, uses that leadoff batter to his advantage, gets a base hit, brings up Manny Infante. Infante, 2-3-6, that's double control. Brad Bonus doesn't have it, so it's a walk. And the Robins have the first 2 batters on to start the ball game. Couldn't ask for a better start. Here's Ryan Kennedy, again taking the place of Vaughn Smith, who was injured pre-game. 4-4-5 is the pitcher, a workman. Brad Bonus is not a workman. Is the batter patient? No, he's actually semi-eager. So he will ground to first, but with a lead die of 4, that's going to move the runners up. So it's pretty much like works out the same as a sacrifice bunt, although that was not the intention. So runners are at second and third now with one out for the cleanup hitter, A-Rod. Anibal Rodriguez. 3-5-6, that's the left-right split check. And he's a switch hitter, so he's going to guarantee to get a hit. And with the lead die of 3, that's a 2-base advancement. That's going to clear the bases. Both runners will score. And A-Rod comes through in the clutch here in the first inning with a 2-run single. And the Robins take a 2-0 lead. That'll bring up Dorian Cooper. Cooper, 1-2-4, control. Yes, Brad Bonus does have control, so it's a ground ball to short. And with the lead die of 1, that's a double play, 6-4-3. And that will abruptly end the first inning. But the Robins pick up 2 in the first. Good start for them. We go to the bottom of the first. It's 2-0 Robins. Here come the Terre Haute Bandits and Angel Zuramillo on the mound for the Robins. 2-4-6. Does he have control? Yes, he does. He's got semi-control. Decider die says he has it. So it's a ground ball back to Zuramillo, and Crone is out of there, 1 away. Brings up Travis Harvey. Harvey, 5-5-6. Is the pitcher an ace? No, he's not an ace. Is the batter a sad sack? No, he's not a sad sack. So that's a double for Travis Harvey. He continues his hot hitting from the first series of the year, and he keeps it up. Here's Johnny Fortune. He was really a thorn in the Robins side in the first time these two teams played. 2-3-6, that's double control. He does not have it. It's a walk, so puts runners at first and second. And here come the Bandits. Brings up Paxton Friel, cleanup hitter. And he has a chance to clean up with runners at first and second and 1 out. And 3-5-6, we're back on that left-right split again. And Friel's a lefty, Zuramillo's a righty. So that's going to be a base hit with a 2-base advancement. And that's happened again. That left-right split has come into play again. That will score Harvey. Terre Haute back out in front. Oh, I'm sorry, back on the board, I should say. Robin's still in front 2-1, but there's only 1 out. And here's Erasmo Rodon. 2-4-6 is. Does the pitcher have control? Yes, he does. Zuramillo semi-control. Decider die gave it to him. It's ground ball back to the pitcher. Lead die of 2 is a fielder's choice. So they tried to go for the double play, didn't get it. So it's a 1-6 fielder's choice. The runner from third, Fortune, will score, and that's going to tie the ball game at 2 apiece. So hitting shoes on for both teams early. Here is Ramon Cruz. 1-2-4. That's another control check. And again, Decider die gives it to him. So it's a ground out to short, and that's going to end the inning. But both teams prosperous here in the first. 2 runs apiece. We go to the second, it's 2-2. As the hitting shoes are on for both teams. All right, here is Kerning, the right fielder. 3-6-6. He's not a pinch hitter. He's going to fly to center. 1 away. Brings up Cameron Segrin. 1-4-6. Does pitcher have flash? Bonus has semi-flash, but the Decider die is a blank. Batter a champion. Segrin's not a champion, so he will ground to second, and that's out number 2. So Brad Bonus trying to bring some stability to the pitching staff of the Bandits. Gets 2 quick outs, and here is Rune Ferguson, shortstop, number 8 hitter. 4-4-6. Is he a star? Yes, he is. Brad Bonus is a star. It's a ground out to second, and that's going to end the inning. 1-2-3 very quickly here in the top of the second. And we go to the bottom of the second. It's still 2-2. And rumor has it that when Brad's parents found out they were going to have a child, it turned out to be a bonus baby. All right, here is Joey Milner, third baseman, to lead things off. 2-3-5. Is the pitcher wild? No, Zuramillo's got semi-control. Is the batter eager? Milner is not eager. So he's going to ground to second, and that's 1 away. Brings up Wes Horton, catcher. He was injured in the first series, but he's back healthy now. And another 3-5-6. He's a lefty. The pitcher's a righty, but he's a utility, semi-utility, but Decider die saves him. So since it's not blank, he will get the base hit. That's the third left-right split in 2 innings, so definitely rolling that a lot. Brings up Bonus, the pitcher. He's going to bunt with 1 out and a runner on first. It's a 1, so according to this, even though he's a pitcher, he's going to get a base hit out of it, because when you roll a 1, it's safe at first. Doesn't say anything about not being a pitcher. But we do roll the decider die to see if it's an error or a single. So if it's a dot, it's a single. If it's a blank, it's an error. It is a blank, so it'll be an error. Let's see who the error is on. It's a 6, so it's the error. Let's see. Well, it wouldn't be on the shortstop. That wouldn't make any sense. You know what? I'm just going to give the error to the pitcher, Zeramillo, just because. So we'll call it an E1. Not scientific by any means, but this game is not scientific. It lends itself to a lot of leeway. Here's L.J. Crone back to the top of the order. 1, 2, 3, flash and fresh. Zeramillo is actually double flash, and he's still fresh. So that's going to be a strikeout of Crone, and then he'll come back and strike out Harvey to end the inning. That's where that double quality comes into play. And after 2 complete, we are tied at 2 apiece. So great chance there with that double qualities. Okay, so the pitcher, Zeramillo, leads off the top of the third. 3-3-4. Ace or star. Bonus is a star. It's a pop out to first. 1 away. Back to the top of the order, and Josh Bell. I'm thinking of Cincinnati Reds player, Gus Bell. Josh Bell, he did single his first time up and score. 4-6-6. Control. Yes. That means in the new book, the control here says the pitch is red. It's a single to left. So Josh Bell, maybe that day off did him a world of good. He gets another hit. 1 out single. Brings up Manny Infante. Brings up Manny Infante. 1-3-4. Gold catcher. Wes Horton is not gold. Is the batter a champion? No, he's not a champion. So we got outfield drama. So outfield drama for the first time for Terre Haute. Let's check out their outfielders. Crone is gold. The other outfielders, and so is Cruz. So 2 out of 3 are gold. 3-3. Left fielder gold. Well, the left fielder Crone is gold. So since he is gold, he will see quick retrieval of solid single, holds batter at first. So basically, by being gold, it's not an error that where the runners would advance further. But a lead die of 3 is going to push Josh Bell to third base rather. So runners at the corners with 1 out for Ryan Kennedy. Trying to step up big is Kennedy. 2-5-6. Is the pitcher a struggler? No, he's not a struggler. Is a batter champion or patient? He is neither one. So we got infield drama. So we went from outfield drama to now infield drama. Infield drama for the Bandits. And we get a 2-3. 2-3 on infield drama. Second baseman, iron. Travis Harvey just happens to be iron. He's semi-iron. Decided I gave it to him to be iron. So he is iron. So it's bobbled for an error. E4. And that will put a run across the board as Bell crosses the plate. And Richmond reclaims the lead 3-2. Infante will go to third. So the error on Harvey, second error of the game, 1 for each team. Brings up A-Rod, Anibal Rodriguez. 1 out and runners at first and second. Oh, and that was in purple, so we're going to the chemistry chart. Almost missed that. Richmond is semi-dissonant and Terre Haute is neutral. We'll save a manager card and just roll it as usual. So there will be dissonant. 2-3. Pitching team harmony. No, they're not harmonious, so it's a walk, and that's going to load the bases. So the bases are now full of robins. There's a robin on every nest. So here is Dorian Cooper, Dr. D, chance to break this open perhaps. It's a 2-5-5. 2-5-5. Is the pitcher a star? Yes, he is. It's a strikeout. So Dr. D whiffed on that chance, but there's now 2 outs, and Kerning still has his chance, and he is a semi-slugger. 3-4-4. Prospect. No, Brad Bonus is not a prospect. Is he patient? No, he's not patient. He will pop to second, and so the Robins miss a golden opportunity to put more on the board. They only get 1. It was unearned thanks to the error, but they'll take it. So we go to the bottom of the third. It's 3-2 Robins. And here is Johnny Fortune. 1-5-6. Is he a whiffer? Johnny Fortune is not a whiffer. So we have outfield drama. And in the outfield for the Robins, everyone is neutral. They're all neutral. Bell, Kennedy, and Kerning all neutral. 2-2. Center fielder Gold. No, Bell is not cold. So it's a single plus a throwing error that allows the runner to second. So Fortune will single, and he will go to second on the E8 on the throw. Don't know what Bell was thinking, but that's the second error on the Robins. Puts a runner at second with nobody out for Paxton Friel. Friel a 1-1-3. Ace or dynamic. Zerillo is not. Is he a slugger? Friel is a semi-home run king, but not a slugger. So he will single to center unless he's a home run king. He's a semi-home run king, but the sire die says he's not this time. So the single stands. And with the lead die of 1, that's a 1-base advancement since there's not 2 outs. So runners are at the corners with nobody out for Erasmo Rodon. 1-4-5. 1-4-5. Struggler. No, he's not a struggler. So it's a ground ball to the third baseman. And that is a 5-4-3 double play around the horn. The run will score, but they get the double play to get out of a big inning. Run will come in to score. But now there's 2 outs and the bases are empty for Ramon Cruz. So we're tied at 3 here in the third. Ramon Cruz, 5-5-6. He might still keep it going here. He's not an ace. He's not a sad sack. So Cruz just doubled. So Terre Haute may not be done yet. A 2-out double brings up Joey Milner, third baseman. Milner grounded to second his first attempt. 3-6-6. He's not a pinch hitter. He's going to fly to center. And the inning is over. So after 3 complete, we are tied at 3, which means now both pitchers are going to be semi-fresh since we're starting the 4th. Cameron Segrin will lead things off. He grounded to second his first time. 1-3-4, gold catcher. Horton is not gold. Is the batter a champion? Segrin is not a champion. So we have outfield drama. So more outfield drama. And again, the Terre Haute outfield, 2 out of the 3 are gold. It's a 1-2. Right fielder, iron. No, none of them are iron. So it's going to be a routine fly out. So no taking advantage of an error there. 1 down for the number 8 hitter, shortstop Rune Ferguson. Followed by the pitcher, Zuramillo. 2-3-5. Is the pitcher wild? He is not. Is the batter eager? He is semi-eager. The sire die says he's eager. So it's going to be a single unless he's a whiffer. And unfortunately for Rune Ferguson, he's a whiffer. So he will strike out instead for out number 2. 2 up, 2 down. And here is Zuramillo, pitcher. 4-5-5. Does pitcher have flash? Bonus has semi-flash. The sire die gives it to him. So it is a strikeout. And the Robins go down in order here in the 4th. 1, 2, 3. Go to the bottom of the 4th, still tied at 3. And we start with catcher Wes Horton, followed by Brad Bonus, the pitcher, and then L.J. Crone. 5-6-6. Is he wild? No. Does the pitcher have a good eye? Batter have a good eye? No, he does not. So it's a strikeout. Wes Horton's out on strikes, and we're going to the pitcher, and we're also going to the right now chart based on that strikeout. So Zuramillo is semi-hot, and the pitcher is neutral. Pitcher is hot, thanks to the cider die. 2-5. Hot batter. No, he's not a hot batter. Line down the first baseline, fielded by first baseman for the out. So that's out number 2. It's Bonus lines out to Rodriguez. So 2 up, 2 down brings up top of the order in L.J. Crone. Crone, 3-4-6. Blank for the pitcher. Is Crone eager? No, he's not eager. He's actually got a semi-good eye. So he will draw a walk. That's a 2-out walk to Crone, and it's also in purple. And it says active steals, but the sire die says he's not active, so that will take care of that. He will not steal, but it will send us to the chemistry chart for the Travis Harvey at bat. Semi-dissonant is the Robins, and neutral is Terre Haute. So they are still going to be dissonant. 3-3. Pitching team dissonance, yes, infield outer position, base hit. So it's a base hit for Harvey. And that will send Crone to third. Puts runners on the corners with 2 outs for the dangerous Johnny Fortune. And Zuramillo has to bear down here to face Fortune. 1, 2, 3. Is he fresh and flash? He certainly is, because the side die gives him the freshness. He's already got double flash. So that's a strikeout. It would have been another strikeout, but it was already the third out of the inning. So Zuramillo pitches out of it. And after 4 complete, we are tied at 3 apiece. That'll bring up top of the order and Josh Bell. He's 2 for 2. Really benefiting from that game off previously. And he might benefit again. Look at this, all 2s. He is not a sad sack, so he's going to double to center. He's not a home run king, so it won't be a home run. But it will be a double. Leadoff double. He is 3 for 3, so he is coming back with a vengeance, is Josh Bell. That 1 game off really got to him, I think. Here's Manny Infante. 2-2-6. He is not hit by the pitch because the sire die is a blank. He's not the cleanup hitter, so he will fly out to left. Out number 1, and Bell has to hold. Brings up the left fielder, Ryan Kennedy. Kennedy, 3-4-4. Is he a prospect? Bonus is not a prospect. Is he patient? No, he's semi-eager. He will pop to second. 2 down, and now it's up to A-Rod, Anibal Rodriguez, to get the job done. 3-4-5. Iron catcher, no. Good eye, no. He's going to strike out. So A-Rod with the whiff. Going to end the top of the 5th. That results in blue, so we're going to the right now chart for the bottom of the 5th. And let's see what happened here. Zuramillo struck out Fortune to end the 4th, so he's semi-hot. Frio got a single his last time up, so he's semi-hot. So semi-hot against semi-hot. And they're both hot. 3-3. Hot pitcher shows highlight reel inning, retires side on strikeout. So how do you like that? Friel, Rodon, and Cruz all out on strikes. Struck out the side here to end the 5th. And after 5 complete, we are tied at 3. And we start the top of the 6th, last inning of semi-freshness for either pitcher. And Dr. D, Dorian Cooper, is up. He's had a bad day. He's ground into a double play and he struck out. So can't get much worse than that. And he's going to get plunked. 2-2-6 is a hit by pitch. Desired eyes a dot. So Cooper took one for the team there, trying to get on and try to give his team the chance to get the lead. Here's the right fielder, Kearney. 2-5-6, struggler, no. Is he champion or patient? No. Infield drama for Terre Haute. So infield drama. And we get 3-5. Third baseman, iron. Third baseman is Milner. He is semi-iron, but the sire die is a blank, so he got a break there. So it's a routine ground out, and on a lead die of 3, that is a fielder's choice. So 5-4 fielder's choice, retires Cooper at second. 1 away, Kearney takes over as the runner at first. Here's Cameron Segrin. 3-6-6. He is not a pinch hitter, so he will fly to center. 2 down for the shortstop, Rune Ferguson. Oh, 2-2-2. Is he a sad sack? He is not. He's a utility, but he's not a sad sack. So he will double to center field, and that's going to potentially put the Robins ahead. Let's check base running. Lead die of 2 and a double. Runners advance 1 base on singles, 2 bases on double. Active runner scores from first on a double. Well, is the runner on first base Kearney active? No, he's stoic, so he's going to have to stop at third, so it will not put them ahead. And it's going to bring up a dilemma because now you've got the pitcher Zuramillo coming up. He's pitching so-so, but they need some offense, so this is where the National League rules come into play. And we're going to have a pinch hitter because they want to try to take advantage and get some runs. So they're going to send up, and they're short 1 player because Vaughn Smith has already been injured pre-game check. So Raphael Roquemore, backup shortstop, will be the pinch hitter here to try to get the Robins in the lead. Runners at second and third, 2 outs. Bonus against Roquemore. 1-1-6. Is he fresh? No. Desire Die says no. Is he utility or sad sack? He is neither one. So he's going to single to left field. So Roquemore comes through with a pinch hit single, a big one, and with a lead die of 1 and there being 2 outs, it's a 2-base advancement, so that's a 2-run single that will score Kerning and also score Ferguson from second, and a big 2-run single for Roquemore. Puts the Robins ahead 5-3. That brings up the red-hot Josh Bell. He's 3 for 3, and I think that's going to be all for Brad Bonus. He's not going to be able to go any further. He's going to have to leave. So Brad Bonus will be leaving after 5 2/3 innings. And Terre Haute will have to go to the bullpen. And let's see who they've got available. Coming up is Bell, who is a righty, so they want to go to a righty out of the bullpen. And the righty is going to be... He's only going to get 1 batter faced because the pitcher is, for Terre Haute is set to bat third next inning. So Julio Jose will come in. His job is to get Josh Bell out. That's his only function in life right now, is to get Josh Bell. He will be an ace because he's coming in mid-inning, so he will be an ace. 3-3-4, ace or star. Yes, he's an ace, so it's a pop out to first, so he did his job to end the 6th inning. So Jose did what he needed to do, pitches 1/3 of an inning, but he's going to come out for a pinch hitter. But the Robins, on that 2-run pinch hit single by Roquemore, take a 5-3 lead, and now we'll need a new pitcher for Zuramillo because he was pinch hit for, obviously. So we'll go to the bullpen, and that's the strength of this team, is the bullpen. And they will go to, let's see who's coming up for them. Milner's got a couple lefties coming up, so we're going to go to Tino Rodriguez. He has been a closer in the past. They've been kind of doing it by committee here recently. So Rodriguez is going to get the middle inning assignment. He will be in because they're facing some lefties. So Rodriguez does not get the ace quality it boosts because he's coming in to start the inning, but he's already an ace with double flash. And here's Joey Milner to start things off. 1-4-6. Does he have flash? Yes, he's got double flash. So that is a strikeout of Milner and a strikeout of Horton. So back-to-back Ks. That's where that double quality comes in. And there's quickly 2 away, nobody on, and we're going to get a pinch hitter for Jose because his spot is up in the order. And it's going to be Remy Cardoso, right-hander. Remy Cardoso will pinch hit for Terre Haute here in the bottom of the 6th against Tino Rodriguez, who just struck out 2 in a row. To 4-5-6 flash. Yes, he's got double flash, so it's another strikeout. So Rodriguez coming in and striking out the side here in the 6th. Talk about a shutdown inning. He did it in spades. So that's going to do it for Terre Haute here in the 6th. We go to the 7th. It's Richmond 5 and Terre Haute 3. And we need a new pitcher for Terre Haute because Jose just went that 1 batter. And let's see, we're at the top of the order, and I'm sorry, with Infante is the second batter. He's a lefty and 2 switch hitters. So let's see if they've got a lefty they can go to. They're going to go to Carlos Ramirez, a lefty out of their bullpen. He's already an ace, but he does not get the boost because he's coming in to start the inning. So it's Ramirez against Infante to start the 7th inning. 5-3 in favor of the Robins. 1-2-6, is he fresh? Yes, to line out the second. 1 away for Ryan Kennedy. Kennedy, 2-3-3. Ace or star? He is an ace, so it is going to be a ground out to short. 2 away. Brings up Anibal Rodriguez. A-Rod. 2 out, space is empty. 1-1-5, is he fresh? Yes, he is. To pop out to the infielder of our choice, we'll say he pops up to the third baseman, Milner, to end the top of the 7th. So 7th inning stretch time. No ukuleles, no music, no nothing. This is just drive on. And it's going to be L.J. Crone. Rodriguez coming in for his 2nd inning of work. He's now semi-fresh. 1-4-6. Does he have flash? He found that flash again. He's got double flash. So he's going to... But Crone does have the good eye. That's the only thing. Crone's going to fend that off because of the good eye. He's got a semi-good eye. Desired Eye says he has a good eye. So that's going to fend that off. And I believe that puts the kibosh on the 2nd strikeout as well. I think that's how it's played. That's one of those little rules I'm not 100% sure on. I guess I'll keep it as my little house rule. So we'll say that Crone grounds out 6-3. And we won't have Harvey strike out automatically because the good eye kind of stifled that. So now Harvey's up against Rodriguez. And if I did that wrong, somebody please tell me so I can tighten that up. 1-1-3, ace for dynamic. He is an ace. It's ground out to first. 2 down. So Rodriguez has retired all 5 batters he has faced. He's got a tough one in Johnny Fortune. 1-3-5, that is balks and bogeys when you get a red 1 and a black 5. We go to balks and bogeys. Get some interesting things on balks and bogeys. Get a 2-4. 2-4, lead base runner collides with fielder trying to make put out. Well, there's nobody on base, so I can only assume that we just skipped that. And I don't know if that counts as the batter doing that. I'm going to say it's the batter. I'm guessing he is the lead runner, technically. He would be the lead runner. So Gold Glove hangs on for the out. But this doesn't say who the... this one's kind of confusing, so I'm just going to go ahead and redo it. Because it doesn't say who who the fielder is or anything. So that one I'm just going to default and just redo. So Johnny Fortune, 1-1-5. Is he fresh? Yes, he is. The sire die gave it to him. So it's a pop out to second baseman Infante to end the 7th. So Rodriguez pitches 2 quality shutout relief innings to really help their bullpen out. And we go to the 8th. And Ramirez is in for his second inning. He's now semi-fresh, facing Dr. D, Dorian Cooper. 1-3-4. Gold catcher? No. Is Cooper a champion? No, he's not. We got outfield drama. Outfield drama to start the 8th. Outfield drama for Terre Haute. And they've got 2 gold outfielders, of course. 3-6. Left fielder Stoic. All right. Nope, Crone is semi-active, so he will make that catch. No problem, as Cooper is retired. So Cooper going to lose his hot batter moniker for next game for sure. He hasn't done much today. Here's the right fielder Kearney. 2-2-4. That's pitching at home, and yes, they are. We are at Cola Park in Terre Haute, Indiana. So it is a pop out to short. And there's 2 away. And of course, the Robins, one of their TFNs is that they lost their home field advantage, but they're on the road, so hopefully they'll lose that TFN before they get back home again. Here's Segrin, 1-4-5. Struggler, no. It's a ground out to the third baseman, so that's going to end the inning. 1-2-3. Go to the bottom of the 8th. Still 5-3 Robins, and we need a new pitcher. As can't ask Rodriguez to go more than 2 innings. That's kind of his stopping point there, I believe. So we got coming up for the Bandits will be Friel, Rodon, and Cruz. You got a lefty and 2 righties. They're going to go with Ross Nutter. So Ross Nutter is going to get the call, I do believe, if I can find his card. Now, maybe it won't be Ross Nutter. If I can't find his card, maybe he's not ready yet. Maybe it's one of these. Maybe it's one of these deals like they had in Philadelphia with Gabe Kapler. So we're going to switch off, and it's going to be Rex Dooley instead. So Rex Dooley. I don't know what happened to... Oh, I see what happened to Ross Nutter. He fell on the floor. Well, if you snooze, you lose, Ross. So you're out of there. You can come in later, maybe. So Dooley is in. And he will be facing Ryan Friel. He does not get the ace bump because he's starting the inning. So here's Dooley facing Friel. It's a 1-1-2. Does he have flash? Yes, he's got double flash, as a matter of fact. So he's going to strike out Friel and strike out Rodon for 2 quick outs. Those double qualities really come into play. So Dooley taking advantage of getting the opportunity to pitch and comes in with a double strikeout right away. Here's Ramon Cruz. 2-3-4. Nobody's on base, so we don't have plate drama. Is Cruz a hot batter? No, he struck out his last time up, so he's not a hot batter. He will pop to third. And just like that, the bottom of the 8th is complete. So we go to the 9th. Robins still hold a 5-3 lead. And we'll get a pinch hitter for Dooley because he's set to bat second this inning. So he did his 1 inning of work. And Deshaun Johnson, their closer, will be coming in to pitch the 9th. Or at least their de facto closer for now. They're still kind of doing that by trial and error. Right now, Carlos Ramirez will leave for Terre Haute because he's pitched 2 innings, so don't want to wear him out. And let's see, with Ferguson coming up, he's a right-hander. They will go to Vicente Ramos out of the bullpen. So Ramos will come in to pitch. He is the 4th reliever for Terre Haute. Richmond's already used 4 as well. So he's going to face Rune Ferguson. He does not get the bump, of course, because he's starting the inning, so he won't get that ace bump. He's already a flash, but he won't get the ace bump. 3-4-5, iron catcher, no. Good eye, no. He's semi-eager, so he will strike out. So Rune Ferguson out on strikes. Rune Ferguson out on strikes. 1 away, and we're going to go to the pinch hitter for the pitcher. And they've already used Roquemore, and Smith is hurt, so they're going to have to go to Gus Fontenot. Utility outfielder Gus Fontenot will come on to pinch hit. And that would have gone to Blue to the right now based on that strikeout, but the pinch hitter is going to override that. So we have, don't know why the dog is barking so much. I looked out the window, there's nothing out there, so I don't know what they're barking at. 1-3-3 for the pinch hitter Fontenot. Is he a slugger? No, Fontenot's a semi-scrapper. He's going to fly to left. 2 down. So 2 up, 2 down. Fontenot fails in the pinch hitting role. Back to the top of the order, and Josh Bell with 2 outs and the base is empty. It's 2-4-6. Does the pitcher have control? Yes, he does. Ramos does. It's a ground between the dog barking and everything else. This last inning is getting to be a little iffy here. So Josh Bell grounds out to the pitcher thanks to the control check. And we're going to the bottom of the 9th. It is Deshaun Johnson on the mound, and he will be facing, lost my little pawn here, it's a good thing I keep score. He'll be facing Joey Milner, Wes Horton, and a pinch hitter for Ramos. So Milner will lead off against Johnson. It is a 2-2-4. 2-2-4 pitching home. Nope, they're not at home. Is he a slugger? He is. Milner is a slugger. So that is going to be a double, I do believe. Yes, it is. It's a double for Milner to start the inning. So they start the bottom of the 9th with a double. Brings up Wes Horton, the catcher. And Horton, a 1-4-6 flash. Johnson has the flash quality, so it is a strikeout. So big strikeout there, 1 away. And we're going to a pinch hitter because the pitcher spot is up next, and it's going to be Blake Mullenix. So Blake Mullenix, I'll put him right here in the middle, right next to Johnson so you can see him. But Blake Mullenix will pinch hit. It's a 2-5-6. Struggler, no. Is he champion or patient? He's neither one. So we have infield drama for the Robins. Infield drama for the Robins. 1-2. Shortstop iron. No, Ferguson's not iron. So he makes the play. Let's see here. If he's gold, he makes the play. He is not gold, so there will be an error. So instead of a 2-base error, it's a 1-base error. But either way, it is an E6. And that will move Milner to third. So the tying runs are on base as Mullenix reaches on the error. It's the 3rd error of the game for the Robins. Need to tighten up their fielding, obviously, as this time Ferguson makes the boot. So runners are at the corners with 1 out. They are the tying runs, and here's L.J. Crone. 2-3-5. Deshaun Johnson is not wild. Is the batter eager? Crone is not eager. He's got a semi-good eye. So he's going to ground to second, and that's a fielder's choice, which means the run will score from third. Milner will come in to score, and that's a 4-6 force play to get Mullenix for out number 2. And Crone takes over at first base. He is the tying run. It's now 5-4 as the lead is down to 1. So now it's up to Travis Harvey, and he is a dangerous hitter. He is the hot hitter, Travis Harvey. As I drop a die in this crucial situation. Here's Travis Harvey. Sorry about the shaking there. Harvey, 116. Is he fresh? Yes, it's a strikeout. So Deshaun Johnson strikes out Harvey to end the ball game. Terre Haute gets a run, but it wasn't enough. And the final score from Dot Cola Park is Richmond 5 and Terre Haute 4. So sorry about the dog barking, about the little camera collapse and all the other things that happened here, but nice, exciting first game of the series, first game of the road trip. The Robins defeat the Terre Haute Bandits by the final score of 5-4. The winning pitcher was starter Zuramillo, and the loser was Brad Bonus. And the save goes to Deshaun Johnson. I believe it's his second, but I don't have his stats in front of me. So the Robins, with the victory in Game 6, now improved to 4-2 on the season, young season. That's the first of an 8-game road trip, and they'll be at Dot Cola Park for a few more games before they move on to north of the border to take on Nova Scotia. So that's going to do it from here. Hope everybody enjoys this presentation of History Maker Baseball. If you haven't played it before, I strongly encourage you to check it out. If you have played it and hadn't played it in a while, I encourage you to pull it back out. The fictional sets are really, really fun. I think that's the wheelhouse of this game. Of course, the Major League sets are fine too. But that's going to do it from here on a Saturday afternoon. Saturday morning, actually. Still 11:05, I think. So let's go do it from here. Richmond Robins, again, hold on for a 5-4 victory. And their injured outfielder, Vaughn Smith, will be back for Game 2 of the series. He was just out this one game. But Kennedy filled in admirably. Even though he did go 0-4, he still, fit the bill. So let's go from here. And until next time, enjoy playing whatever game you choose to play, however you choose to play it, and I will see you all down the road.